Alright, welcome back to some more Citizen Sleeper. And today we are going to be trying to recover some of our resources because we are starving and a lot of things are happening. So we're going to start with this. That gets me 4 energy, so that should help quite a bit. We also need to farm a bit so that we can get some of our supplies restocked. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Plus 1 supply and plus energy as well. There's also the hydroponics refinery that can extract fuel. We don't really need the fuel at the moment. I do want to check. Aw. I really wanted to check how far it is. This is dangerous though, so I don't even want to risk a neutral here. So what I think I do is I do this here. If I lose an energy, it's fine, right? I lose 2 energy. It's not as fine. Okay. That should be fine. And I think one more supply, just to be safe. Neutral outcome plus 1 supply, but we don't get an energy. That's okay. So yeah. There's no way for us to use our money here. We just have to use our self, essentially. For now, scavenge for fuel. I can take care of the supplies. In fact, I'll even feed one to the cat here. And cycle. Okay. I really hope I don't regret that. Flint and Xander are locked in a bitter argument. I won't take you out there, Flint. Look at what happened to Karman. They'll kill you. What happened to Karman is exactly why I have to go. They will find me here. And when that happens... No, the whole colony can hear you too. You trying to wake up Karman? Useless Seraphin clocked you, setting in a passageway. That sounds wrong. In my head, clock always just means like get punched by. And I'm pretty sure we're not getting punched by Seraphin. Neither of you have seen each other since you brought Karman back to Olivera. I'm trying to make sure what happened to Karman doesn't happen to anyone else. I'm the reason he's like he is, and that means it's on me to fix it. What are you talking about? SNRP came for me. That's what happened out in the debris field. You know what that means. Uh-huh. So they've tracked you two around here. You have long since slipped their grabs. Lane disabled your tracker in exchange for an unwavering service, a gift that became a trap. But Flint is still on the run. And if SNRP attack Karman's ship, they can't be far away. You look at Flint and see the fear in their eyes. So your tracker is still active. Olivera is shrouded. Karman managed to get a hold of a signal shroud and set it up here. He wanted to keep everyone safe. There's no way SNRP can track me here. That hunter found me in the debris field. They know I escaped. It's only a matter of time before their search brings them here. Yeah, they can mask the signal, but they can't mask the physical location. You can't, Flint. They'll kill you. I'm sorry, Xander. That's how it is. Unless we get them first. Seraphin, what are you thinking? Uh-huh. So you're suggesting that we trap and kill them? If I had a ship, I would have left already. Then we move you now. We spring the trap. What kind of trap? That we still have to figure out. But you have to admit, it beats going out to die without a plan. And hey, if we fail, the outcome will be the same anyway. Uh-huh. I know the shoals. You'll need me out there. Mm-hmm. The old Solheim Manufactory. That's where you do it. On a rock far enough from here, it's a real labyrinth. You can lead the hunter there, get them lost inside. Place is full of old machines, ordnance. It's so unstable. Uh-huh. Karman was building something here, a place that we want to protect, essentially. Time-sensitive contract active. Right, and I can't end cycle. We have to go right now, essentially. It's 2 fuel, but I need supplies. That is the one thing I need. For 1 more. Okay. Okay, so 5 supplies. Sorry, cat, I'm not gonna give you anything today. We have max fuel. We just do this. Get scrap components. That should help. And... oh, this is safe, though. I mean, not that it really matters. And I think we leave here now. I wish I could repair my, like, the ones that are not fully broken. Oh, I also need to do this at some point as well. But not right now. Alright, well. Time to trap a hunter. Oh, okay. Well, we're gonna need Eugen. Because of where we're going. It's a fight. We need endure to some extent. Let's actually... let's upgrade. There's no reason not to upgrade. Let's upgrade. Give me 1 moment. Sorry about that. Anyways. I think we do... if we... I think I do engineer. That's been kind of my downfall so far, is like we don't have enough engineers. But if I, let's say here, I bring Eugen, and I don't bring an engineer, and I bring, say, either Junie or Nia, that means that I don't have to worry about either Intuit or Interface. I think Nia is not a bad idea. Like, I bring Nia, and then I get Engineer 2 plus 2. I think that's the plan here. I bring Nia. She'll be ready for a fight, and then I give something to plus 2. And I think that's fine. The only downside to that is that for engage and endure, I won't have any pluses whatsoever. So anything that requires engage and or endure will be kind of scary. But this will let me do a decent amount of, like, just extra stuff. I think that's the plan. So I upgrade engineer. It feels weird that the thing that I minus is going to be the first one I max out, but I think that's a good play. It's either that or you just get engaged plus 1, right? It's one of those two. Both have merits, but I'm going into this blind, so I don't know what's needed. It's a fight, so endure for sure, but I can't endure. So I'm left with only a few options here. I engineer. I think I'm going to do it. I engineer, get Nia and Eugen. We're doing it. Now it's a question of Nia or Junie. We're going to an old Solheim factory. I think Junie might actually be more useful. There might be a lot of interfaces that she can play with. Although Nia's probably more ready for combat. It's a Solheim facility. We'll go Eugen Junie. Yep. Again, this could be a terrible idea, right? I like my 666. That is really good. One more ragged artifact from the corporation that once owned the system. We need to take on a hunter. We were also chased by a hunter in the first game, so this will be interesting. The rig is tucked behind a rock, running on low power with its transponder off. So, tell us about this place. We have to make this place look like a colony, seal up some folds, install some lighting, fake it up, force them to go deep. Been out here before on a salvage run, assembly line that runs through the whole place. We seal doors, activate machines, make it a maze of malfunctioning construction. If we get lucky, we need ordnance from the silos, mining charges, fuel, whatever is left from the place. We blow the place to make sure. Okay. Alright, what if they don't take the bait? Then I engage. I lead them indirectly. No more than 3 cycles. Got it. Alright, we have 3 cycles before they get here. Hunter's arrival in 3. Okay, let's see what we got. Junie has a 1, that's not ideal. Junie's a 1, that's, yeah, not ideal. Intuit, I can deal with that. Assembly line. Interface, yes, this is Junie's bread and butter. We have engage here, which is not ideal. And the silos here. Also intuit and endure. Okay, so Junie's only job here is to get the assembly line working. +2. I don't know if we have the time. It'll be close. Me and Eugen should focus on the same thing, just so we finish one off at a time. Yeah, just so we finish one off at a time. So we start with here first. And this. I might get 1 stress. Neutral. Okay, on a neutral it's just 1. That's fine. And then we rest for the cycle. Actually, no. If Eugen gets stressed, it's okay, right? Yeah, if Eugen gets stressed, it's okay. 1 stress is okay. That's not ideal. But you know what? We tried. I'm not gonna use the ones. It's not worth it. Alright, Eugen. That's not ideal. Alright, at least Junie's got stuff to do here. Please don't too stress. Please not too stress. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. 1 stress is okay. I can deal with that. Gonna run for a neutral here. Not great. And then we just drop a 5er here, I guess. That's one down. No, from here it doesn't look half bad. Right. We better hope so. Have you spoken to Flint? I mean, really spoken? We've... not really. We had one conversation. They're quiet, well, intense, but I just hope that you two find common ground. I think we get on... Well, I don't think he likes me. Nobody thinks Flint likes him at first. We know better now. Uh-huh. Go on. Sunris and Flint, well, you'll see. Uh-huh. Okay, well, I only have one more cycle before that one appears. We are kind of in trouble, aren't we? Especially with Eugen completely out of commission for this one. Well, we just have to hope for the best here. We're re-rolling for sure. At least Junie is in pretty good shape to finish this off, kind of. Perfect. Okay. Okay, we can work with that. This is what I'm more worried about this than anything else at the moment. We rolled a 6. Perfect. We got -2. Okay. What do I need here? I need... to get a positive outcome. Oh, yes. Yes. Okay, got the bombs. Once I slip out, looks like we're just about done. You okay? Eager to be done with this, however it plays out. There's something I need to tell you, something I think you'll understand. What we're doing out here is not about saving me, it's about Oliveira. I should be on a ship out of there, leading this hunter away, but they won't let me do that. And even if they would, they can't spare the ship, not after Karman's got shot up. Please don't sacrifice yourself, Flint. I'm not gonna do that. You will. You know as well as I do those who get close to us are at risk, that we as sleepers have to recognize what we opened the door to. Karman is my fault. I won't be Oliveira's downfall too. Okay, well... I think we can do this. I might get a little stressed. Okay. Oh. Okay, we did it. Scale of structure, number of machines. Hylian system, a system done now. We're able to rebuild one of these places. Yeah, I mean, if we could. This is lost tech right here. An entity that turned the entire system into a manufactory, a machine for accumulation. And that did not distinguish between human and machines. Look at the broken machines, worn down and rusted, crippled and bent. None of them are sentient machines like you, so they cannot feel or think. And yet you cannot decide if for them to persist is a kind of a cruelty that radiates from the system that created them, or the indication of a new life, one that grants them new function, new meaning, and a possibility of something more. Creepy, right? Maybe the hunter will get spooked by its twitching arms. I highly doubt it. Those things wouldn't even scare Cadence. My tracker is deactivated. Lucky you, who did that? The person that captured me? I can't deactivate Flint's if that's what you're asking. happy to do this for them, and I want to like you too. So don't mess this up, alright? Don't let Flint down. Right, alright, Hunter's on the way. We can't rest. Yeah. It's time to... It's time to fight. Okay, good dice, good dice. That means I can re-roll these two, which is good. Alright, incoming. It's right here, I swear it. A ship, small, but definitely a ship. Seraphin, we've all been up a while. Get some rest. I know what I saw. Uh-huh. There it is. Look alive, Flint. They're coming. Go deep. Be ready to run. We better hope they heard that. Will they buy it? Alright, they went to it. They went for it. The rat's in the maze. We can track them down now. That's a theory. Uh-huh. A few shitty cameras repurposed from the factory monitoring systems. The Hunter. A shadow drifting beneath the flickering light, dark-clad in military gear, a long gun held ready at their shoulder, deathly pale skin. And in their eyes, it's another sleeper. Where'd they go? Yep. Where the Hunter's also another sleeper, here just to do with the job. Xander's right. We kind of need to, yeah. I'll stay here, give me a signal, and send a detonation signal. Okay, got it. Uh-huh. Grab Xander, grab Flint, clear the facility. The Hunter is a sleeper, seeking Flint, and where is Xander? Flash of light ahead, bright and forceful. I mean, this is guaranteed to not be neutral. You kick off away from Xander and the Hunter grapple together, spinning in the dark. I've got Flint. We ascend now. Cadence, detonate the place now. Cadence? Okay, Stein shockwave, silent rumble. The Hunter is dead. And there's nothing left to do here, I assume. Yep, nothing left to do here. We made it out in mostly one piece. As the colony appears visible from the cockpit, a satisfaction of having run a terrifying gauntlet comes back in one piece, shifts the mood. Whew. That Hunter. SNRP is crueler than I could have imagined. It doesn't surprise me. Send a sleeper to catch a sleeper. Hey, Karman. Glad to see you up. Oh, literally. Good to see you up. Just about, although I'm told I shouldn't be. Karman! Alright, careful. Don't want to put me back in the med bay now, do you? Sorry, just glad to see you up. Where's Xander? Right here. He's alive. I'll just bust fine, Zan. Think we need to talk. How about you two and Flint company to the med bay? Alright, let's talk. I have stuff for you. Minder drive complete. +1, that's good. Flint already left. Ankita sent us. She told Sleeper to deliver this to you and you alone. That's a name I've not heard for a while. It seems I should thank you again. Perhaps I owe you some explanation myself. Nikita, you and I used to work together a lifetime ago. We went our separate ways, but she turned back up in Olivera. I established this colony as a refuge, a way of starting again. The belt is changing, and I am afraid of what is coming. Kita took refuge here for a short while, and then one cycle she was gone. It's not unusual for her. Each of us has our own demons. I will take a look at what's on here when I am able, and I will let you know what I find. Thank you. Can we speak? Okay. What do you need? You don't remember any of it, do you? Any of what? How you got here, your history. At first I thought you were hiding something or you were intentionally avoiding the subject, so I waited. But I understand it now. You don't remember me at all. We knew each other? I don't remember. We worked together in the same S&R mining installation, along with the other sleepers. We weren't close. I'm not sure we really spoke. Very few of us did. Huh. But I was there when we planned the escape together. The run to the freighter, collapsing the mine shaft. Huh. I'm sorry, don't mean to. I know you can't help it. I just need to say something. To know if you really don't remember. I really don't. I'm sorry, Flint. I have no idea what you're talking about. Okay, so we have some time. We need to... Serafin's not ready yet. I just need to know how much fuel I need. That's kind of what I was looking for. Yeah, that's what I expected, I guess. We're getting supplies. Hopefully also some energy, but, you know, not necessary. Well then. That was not worth it. Alright, we feed one to the cat. And we end the cycle. We need 2 cycles for the thing to be ready, so... Thanks for coming up, sleeper. 553 is good. 1 and 2 is not great, but it's fine. Got some news for us? Not to worry, I think you'll want to hear this. Ankita has been busy. She's been scrapping with Sobu communications cycle after cycle. Got access to ciphers, encryptions that only the gang's leadership should be able to see. Seems like she's learned some tricks since we were together. That's all that matters. What matters is the content of these messages. Some parts of Utsubo leadership have been getting ideas. Ideas about taking Greenbelt, controlling food production, exerting power over wellspring. Big ideas for a gang. They found themselves a powerful ally, Senate Stat. Uh-huh. You can't be serious. They can't be that stupid. Don't know what to tell you. At least someone inside Utsubo is trying to broker a partnership. Who? Lane. It has to be Lane. Seems like you already know something I don't. Yeah, Lane is... I don't... well, I guess if he can... trade the belt for a good position in Senate Stat, it really doesn't matter to him, does it? Yeah. We have a shared enemy then. Not sure you want this fight, Sleeper. But simply, we ran in the same Merc outfit. A lot has happened since then, but this message, this data, it's her calling in a favor. And I owe her, that's for sure. Hell, after what went down, I owe you both too. Was he in the previous game as well? Maybe. I remember Ankita, I don't know if I remember Karman. And you, Sleeper? What will you do? Well, I mean, Seraphin wants it, and I think it's not a bad idea. We take on Utsubo. We're gonna end lane, whatever it takes. That one is gonna get you into trouble, but I like that energy. This is not something we are going to take head on, and Kita has sent us our weapon. Utsubo doesn't control all of Darkside, they only aspire to. They also claim to offer protection from the war between Senate Stat and Conway that presents us with an opportunity. Utsubo is full of members who'd rather die than concede Darkside to corporate interests. We play this right, Utsubo will end lane for us, to use your phrase. We leak the data, not leak. This is delicate, tricky. There's a lot of ways this can play out badly for all of us. We can handle it. We've cracked dark side once. We can do it again. Is that right? Alright, I'm gonna need some time, but I can put this together. We'll need that energy, but you also need to be ready. We rush this, it's not going to end well. So I can wait. We'll go from Greenbelt when you're ready. I have some friends there who can help get that ship of yours into Darkside. Uh-huh. Take this, get out of here. I don't want anyone finding this in my possession. Well, thank you. In the wheat sheaf. They know me there. Just understand something. You want my help on this? There's no way we can let it get back to the colony. I understand. Right. Flint is waiting in the living room. Going somewhere? You want to join us? Uh-huh. Your tracker is still active, for one. But you know what? Welcome aboard. Uh-huh. Okay, well, we will leave, but I need to know... Oh, it's irradiated. So I need to do 5 and then go over there, but I mean, that's fine. I guess we just go ahead and get all the resources that we can. And then we leave this cycle. 3 fuel. Okay, we take it. Let me feed the cat. I don't know how much more feeding before it goes up to its next thing, but this will get me a supply and an energy. Alright, perfect. And I think that's good enough. Is there anything else for me to do here? We're maxed out on all our resources. We could look for more scrap components, but honestly, I don't think it's worth it. Also, I think no matter what, I just go +1 engage. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna +1 engage immediately. At the very least, this gives me a lot more freedom in, you know, actually doing stuff. I probably should have done that before doing this then, but oh well. Alright, let's get out of here, I suppose. Back to the Hollow, where we're gonna buy some fuel, and then we're off to Greenbelt to turn in a bunch of quests. We can also make some money as well. Yep, we're gonna refill on our fuel here. We have some money to be able to make here. Alright. That's 26 and we used 25, so yeah, we made a profit. And now we fly all the way to Greenbelt. Okay. It's been a while, but I think we finally go back to Greenbelt. We have 2 quests that we can do there. That's potentially another 4. Hi, Aki. We have the husks. Sorry it took so long. Sleeper, thank you. These are a new beginning for all of us. How was she, the Windsong Shadow? She must have been beautiful once. She truly was, until they killed her. Everything must die in the end. The belt makes wrecks of all of us. What have you brought to me? This is new life. Give us time. We need to clear and reseed all the other biospheres. I hope you will return to us when the work is done. Thank you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cycles. And we also have a lot more money now. We can also do this as well. This is the cheapest place to just bunker down for a little bit. I am gonna make my fields here now, because honestly, I've been putting it off for too long. And this could potentially let me get my supplies by default, right? And any ones I'm just gonna drop here. No, that's fine. We end for the cycle. Because we still need to gain Aki's trust, so... Alright, here we are. Hello, Flint. You ever think about your original? I mean, we've got memories of petting like cats and sunny skies before, right? So sometimes I can't stop thinking about them, about who they were, and if who I am has anything to do with them. That's too much philosophy, Flint. We're us. That's all we need to know. What's blocked? Are their memories still inside me or cut off, concealed? And if I admit it, I wonder if I ever know what it feels like to be a person. Do the humans around me feel the things I feel? Do they feel more, less, differently? Do they feel the creeping claustrophobia of being trapped inside a body with no escape? Or do only we know how that truly feels? I can't answer that. Then who can? I haven't seen another sleeper since I escaped as an ARP. Well, we'll share our experiences, you know. Why not? When your chest behind it, raging torrent pressing against it. You cannot take down the wall, you would drown. But in this moment, for Flint and yourself, you take out a single brick. You make a gap in the wall, and what you share comes bursting forth. You share the pain of lost memories, of fleeting deja vu. You find in your broken bodies and unsteady minds a kind of solidarity, one shared between connected strangers who might one cycle understand each other as friends. You know that cycle will not be this one, but the distant possibility is a reassuring one. Cool. Farm. Let's farm some more. We have double sixes here. That is nice. And the 4 should let us do it. Because that's a 5 now, so yeah. Alright. And every 3 cycles we can harvest mushrooms now. So that is really good. Okay. Question. How many more cycles? 4 more cycles. If I go here to... I can't go through there, which is annoying. I have enough fuel now to go to Hyleo Gate and then straight to Far Spindle. Refuel there and go up to Holm's Rock. Oh, I can go straight to Holm's Rock, actually. I can buy the fuel necessary to go straight to Holm's Rock. That's not a bad idea, because I need to get the array from Holm's Rock. And that means I can fly all the way back here and fly over to the Hollow and then back to Green. And I can like do like a little loop like that. The question is, do I finish the sketch first or do I wait, right? That's the only question. Because if I finish the sketch first, what I can do... If I finish the sketch first, what I can do is basically go here, see if there's a sketch. If there's no sketch, then fly up to Holm's Rock to refuel. And then I can go Far Spindle, Floatsam, sketch, and then Scatter Yards. And then back to Scatter Yards, and that would be all my sketches done. With the exception of Wellspring. But I don't know if I need Wellspring. So I think I finished the sketch. Yeah, it's gonna be a bit before I come back here. But this needs a bunch of cycles anyways. And if I'm doing nothing but sketching, I should be okay. So I have my crew look for fuel so that we don't have to spend too much money on that. Will you rest this cycle? Got a message, Sleeper. Oh, is it Karman? You'll forgive me if I'm a little tight on details. We're ready. We'll be waiting where agreed. Godspeed. They're waiting Greenbelt the Wheat Chief. He said whatever that is. We need to prepare. Uh-huh. Are we ready when you are, Sleeper? Okay. So I assume that's the end of the game. I can do that whenever, but I want to complete everything else first. That feels like the end of the game. Like, legitimately, it feels like the end of the game. We fill fuel here. I eat. And we get out of here. Yeah, we get out of here. We're gonna fly to Helion Gate first. And we make a full loop around the galaxy and then come back. Is there a sketch to be done here? No sketches to be done. There's no reason to stay here. I could have actually gotten a few more Solheim data, actually. New location discovered. Oh. Okay. Well, there's no... What does this give? Engine components, right? Rare components. Okay, well, I'm gonna do this then. We'll spend a couple of cycles here to do this. No reason not to. Alright, we're halfway there. I can have my people look for fuel. End the cycle. Five, 4, 3. Neutral plus energy. Oh, and I can do that at any time. Okay. Well, that's useful. The fact that we have double that is less useful, but it's fine. Okay, one more cycle, and then we're good. Let's feed the cat also, actually. Let me feed the cat. we can buy one more supply later. Oh, we also need to... Wait, what do I need? Get the array from Holm's rock. Oh, this one, right, yeah. This is what we needed. I thought it was, for some reason I thought it would be something else, but there we go. We got the array. No other reason to stay here now. We can probably do some jobs. Yeah, we have some jobs we can do. Just get some money. Not that we need it, we're already at like 900. And then mushroom. Neutral outcome plus energy. That's fine. Minus fruiting body. Right. Let me buy what I need to buy. $24 cryo. Alright, well, let's get out of here then. I can't go to Wellspring, unfortunately, but I can go to Far Spindle. And then from Far Spindle, travel to Floatsam, and then back to the yards. We're just gonna go on tour of the galaxy real quick before we head back to Greenbelt. That is, we got Yahtzee there. Okay, here we go. Spindle view. I just need 3 and that's okay. Nice. Okay, let's process all these raw scraps, because now I know I can sell it for a whole bunch. Right? I know I can sell all these for so much money. So we're gonna process all these. And one more. So that's basically 300 processed scraps that I just have chilling. And let's see here. Trade hall. Yeah, I'll buy fuel here because it's cheaper. And then I can do work up here. It's plus 13 if I remember right. Yeah. Perfect. And there's no reason for us to stay here, so we just leave. Head over to Floatsam. We'll have to pay 24 for the fuel. Those aren't great dice, but you know, it's fine, I guess. Is there a view here? No views here. Well, I can do this then. And that gives us 1 raw scrap, I remember right? Yeah. Now, I do want to buy engine components. Someone needed them. Someone needed like 5, I think? Yeah, get engine components in the scatter yards. I can also buy some. They need like 5. I'm gonna buy... 5 is 250. I'm gonna buy 4 here. But I'm gonna buy 5. 650 is enough. Just in case I need it, right? And 650 is still plenty of money. And there's no reason for us to stay here. Legitimately, none at all. So we just leave. Back down to the scatter yards. Man, this is a full rotation that we're doing here. Hey! Find inspiration? I did. Here you go. Pass your designs to my crew where they will build on them. They're the best shippers on all the belt, as you know. Uh-huh. The remainder of your fee. Business is concluded. And we got 150 here as well. Any clients ask why your rig is so beautiful? Feel free to send them to me. Uh-huh. Well, okay. That's +1 upgrade points. Uh-huh, so we can do Hollow, Greenbelt, or Spindle. I think I'm gonna go Greenbelt. Kinda like the Greenbelt. Let's do it. Let's see how it looks. Yeah, that looks okay. We're going green in space. Okay, anyways, where am I looking for parts? We can buy fuel here. Because we're leaving this cycle. We built engine, right. I remember now. Yeah, I remember now. Because we can build the engine components instead of, you know. Alright, that's enough. I'm just gonna do one here. Positive outcome, and at least a neutral one would be perfectly fine. We take those. Oh, I see. It needs to be perfect, otherwise it's scrap components. Got it. Well, it's fine, whatever. Oh, it's risky, actually. I didn't realize. Yeah, it's still neutral. We're fine. Alright, back down to the hollow. And then back up to Greenbelt. So we need some fuel. Actually, do we need fuel? Can we reach the Greenbelt with the fuel we have? Oh yeah, we can. We can just get the fuel at over there. So here's the array, and here's the engine. Well, here we go. Crackling of fresh welds echo. Hope the array you struggle to extract isn't as fried as you wait. Hi, hopefully not frying another transmitter. Uh-huh. Okay, we have a little time. What have you got there? Broadcast from Erlin's Eye. Some people say they've fallen to the flux. Something's happening there. Protocol's taken over the station. It's become its protector. Aha. Conway can't get close. Interesting. The eye is where the first game was. They're right in the middle of war. Conway on the starboard, Senate on the sunward, and they're resisting. Interesting. Not bad at all. That's my signal. Uh-huh. The Siren Saber back on air to wish you all a free Hyleo now and forever. Nice. That's 2. Not enough to really do anything, but we are, you know, slowly getting there. I have some things that I can do before I leave. You know, just to get some money. Alright, that's fine. I don't want to use the ones. We don't really need anything else. Off to Greenbelt. The biosphere once barren is transformed. Where it was once dry and grey now swirls with amber dust. Aki in mask and goggles lets a biosphere circulating airplay with the end of her scarf. The scarf, she has explained, is woven from the best fibers of the Stepsilk itself. Aha. Ember Step reborn on this rock. But not as an archive, as something new. The plants themselves are reconfigured. Stepsilk adapts well to the microgravity, even thrives, and the dust itself becomes a cloud that surrounds it. What was once a burrowing planet is now a bridging plant. It is quite beautiful. Thank you. Glad you like it. Let's leave the dust house. We can talk more easily outside. Uh-huh. Stepsilk has already been harvested, redded, and woven. No synthetic fiber from Darkside loom. It's a natural fabric, out here in this unnatural place. We will trade it, and get what Greenbelt needs to stay stable to feed its people. I'm the administrator, but the workers here are the owners here. And we will make a future for ourselves from our work. We control our path. What more could we want? Thank you. There's something you want to ask me. I see it right there on the tip of your tongue. Yeah, so about that favor. Far Spindle's a long way from here. Come, find me in my unit later. We can discuss more. Uh-huh. I think we just do it. It'll be a bit of a longer episode, but that's fine. Done. What have you brought me? A gift. From a certain Nemba. Spore prints. It's quite a gift from this Nemba, you said. We'll make good use of these. The tunnels under Greenbelt will make an excellent mushroom garden. I was lucky enough to be taught how to tend mushrooms by a true expert. Who was that? Aha. She was very kind to us. Okay, yeah. This is reference previous game. I would like to meet Nemba, perhaps we can find some commonality. But I can't leave Greenbelt now. Maybe she's not in the first game then. Maybe she was just like a background character in the first game. Because, yeah, the botanist was probably a bit different then. The botanist that she's talking about is the character we met then in the first game. Bring Nemba here so we can speak. Is there not another way? No long-range communications. Okay. One more run from Greenbelt to Far Spindle and back again. And this time we bring Nemba. And we have 4. We now have 4. +2 on Engage feels the best option because we can use Intuit and interface with the others here. But that'll be the end of this episode. There's no work to do here, if I remember correctly, just payments. So I'm gonna completely fill my fuel here. I'm gonna feed the cat. Where's cat? Here. And buy 1 extra and have us look for supplies, but I'm not gonna... Yeah, I think we're fine. I wonder what positive one does. +1 supplies, perfect. So neutral gives us energy. At positive it gives us supplies, perfect. Okay. So next time we will go collect Nemba and come back here. But otherwise we're pretty much getting really close to the end of the game. We have 4 more points available. I'm thinking either engage or I either go into it, I guess. Either engage or into it. The idea being that if I'm gonna be bringing Junie, then I don't need interface, because I'm gonna have Junie deal with all the interface stuff, which means I need to focus on Intuit or engage, and that's kind of my thought process. So I'm gonna end this here, and yeah, next time we go deal with Nemba side quest, and then I think it's the end of the game, or getting really close to the end of the game. I think there will probably still be stuff in Wellspring that we will need to deal with. But who knows when that's going to be done. So yeah, I'll end this here for now. I will see you all next time.